Back in 1999, Michael Jackson was awarded a black belt in karate. However, was this legitimate by most people's standards, or was it given to him as a publicity stunt? Over the years, various celebrities have been awarded belts in numerous martial arts. Examples are Willie Nelson, Donald Trump, and Barack Obama. Sometimes these belts aren't exactly earned in the traditional way. Michael Jackson was awarded a black belt in Japan when he made a visit to the country in the late 90s. It's said that for several months prior, he was taught karate at his Neverland home by a Japanese instructor. What's more, the black belt strangely had 5 tabs on it, meaning that technically, Michael Jackson jumped straight to the rank of 5th degree black belt. It looks like this was definitely an honorary black belt, which is when a person is gifted a belt based on their celebrity status, rather than the conventional route of putting in years of practice. However, there may be more to the story. Back in 2013, Michael Jackson's ex-bodyguard Matt Fidesz said, "He was one of the best martial artists I've ever seen. People might laugh at this because of the image he projected, but he was very sharp. Martial arts is very similar to a dance. He was one of the best dancers in the world, and he could bring that across in his martial arts." It's actually true that Michael Jackson's dance routines did often mimic martial arts. For instance, in certain music videos such as Billie Jean, he often performs kicks that aren't too dissimilar to those performed in karate. Still, whether or not MJ was a legit karateka remains unseen. What is known is that during Michael Jackson's lifetime, his kids used to train karate as well. There is a picture of both Paris and Prince Jackson attending a karate class, both with yellow belts. These days, Prince seems to have ditched karate, but is a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Furthermore, Michael Jackson's brothers also trained Kung Fu during their younger years, which is stylistically similar to karate and also has an emphasis on athletic kicks and punches. As you can imagine, if you have the flexibility and power to perform a high kick during a dance routine, there's no reason why you couldn't pull it off under other circumstances. The likelihood is that Michael Jackson was not a real karate black belt and was given the belt as a promotional effort. Whether you agree or disagree with this, promotional belts are given out and still happen to this day. What adds more evidence to this theory is that the belt was supposedly given for his kata performances, meaning that kumite or hard training was very unlikely to have happened. Then again, Michael Jackson would have had to be crazy to enter a real karate gym and risk getting knocked out during the prime of his career. However, it does seem that Jackson genuinely had an interest in martial arts, even if it was from a casual perspective. What's ironic is that even though he probably didn't put the hours in to master karate technique, in his prime he was likely in much better shape than many questionable karate black belts who got their belts from strip mall dojos. In other words, it's safe to assume that Michael Jackson's black belt didn't exactly require much effort or training. But then again, honorary black belts never do.